Welcome back to another episode of Raw Refined,
Refined.
the rawest pod on the net.
Yes, sir. We happy that you here because this is the place to be. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
If you don't know by now, I go by the name Red.
It's your boy Z Raw.
I don't know. I forgot my name.
K-Ferg.
Nameless. You already know.
Oh,
Like,
too cool for school.
too cool for
man.
school. Like you already know. Like Christian the Win is.
How y'all
in the
doing?
building.
How y'all doing? How's the room doing, man? A lot of shit's been going on.
I'm doing good.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
No, I just living
I
life.
really just hope the audio doesn't cut out on this one.
He's like, I'm nervous.
nervous.
Dude, give it.
Am I the only one who's thinking about how it was fucking abnormally cold in California over the past couple of days?
Yes.
Bro, it's been freezing as fuck.
Nigga,
It's been freezing
it's not
as fuck.
normal for going into March, right? Going to spring.
No.
So that triggered my conspiracy bag
Oh, okay.
of everything that has been happening over the course of this time, right?
Yeah.
The fucking earthquakes,
Yeah.
the fucking China balloon, spy balloon,
Yeah.
and the chemical spills in Oklahoma, Florida,
Oh. the
Arizona.
waters. Yeah.
and Ohio.
Wait, I think we're missing something. Wasn't there something else that happened?
What else?
What else? Having a pause moment.
I forgot. Come back to me. Come back to
yourself,
me.
Zach.
Come back to me.
The
Come back to me.
The crazy part about it though was I remember seeing this movie in 2019 of exactly what the fuck happened just now, a chemical spill in Ohio, Palestine. It was the same exact shit, bro.
Are we watching the same movie? I don't know what movie.
What movie is it?
Dude, I forgot the fucking name.
What y'all?
But I
like-
think it's called Dark Waters.
Dark
I
Waters.
think, but I don't know if that's the one. I was trying to find it, but I could not find the shit. But if anybody fucking knows the shit, hit me, comment. But I feel like, are they doing a predictive programming thing with us? Where they're showing the thing
Yeah.
and they're programming you that it,
Like getting us used to like.
yeah.
We're
Sorry about
conditioning
that.
us,
Yeah,
like, a certain
didn't they
way.
do that with COVID? Didn't they make a movie about COVID?
There was a
or something like that?
2019
Yeah, right?
It's
There's
like
a
2019 is a
I
weird
know.
year.
Yeah, it's like the movie was called like something with a C. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Conjuring. No, I just-
not Conjuring.
yeah.
I could look it up.
I forgot, but you know what I'm talking about, where it was like the movie where it planned, like it had a world pandemic, and then everything was on lockdown
It's
and
all
everything.
a
was
It's like
showing.
they show you
Yeah, that's crazy.
and then it happens.
It didn't
If
but
you catch it, you catch it.
you know what hasn't happened though, and they made a movie about though? The Purge. The Purge.
Well, that's going to take
He
place
said that's
in
coming.
Chicago
Yeah,
very shortly.
Yeah, it's coming.
Very shortly. Because I know in Chicago they said that they want to decriminalize like a lot of stuff further, and then
Decriminalize.
either decriminalize or also make shit legal.
yeah.
So like for
Oh.
instance, like I think it's like second degree of murder they want to now
And
look
then-
at like making
Legal?
legal. Yeah.
Second?
Yeah, like that's
Second
Interesting.
degree. What- okay, so
'Cause
second.
that's under Mayor Lightfoot.
What
or
is second
whatever.
degree? Second degree murder is.
That's like heat
when
of
you plan
passion,
it,
like
right?
heat of the moment, like.
Oh, okay.
You shoot somebody in like a robbery or something like that, but then that turns into robbery. But it is second degree murder.
So like self-defense or something. Like
What's
they-
first degree murder?
Premeditated.
Okay, gotcha.
Premeditated,
Okay.
yeah.
So like you actually plan,
To kill this person.
plan
okay.
some like somebody either plans it or sometimes people hire hitmen. I mean, there's all forms of premeditation you could do with second degree murder. But yeah, they want to turn that into that. So then yeah, you'll have kind of a purge style situation probably going on because now people are incentivized to go
To kill people.
commit crime.
Look at
do
you
what they
guys.
do.
Look at you guys are animals. You must be contained. You must
Yeah,
be
yeah,
controlled.
yeah, yeah.
Put them in cages.
You can't handle freedom.
Contagious.
So let me handle
That's
it
so
for
bad.
you.
They're gonna put people in cages, bro. It's gonna be another pandemic all over again.
But that doesn't really fucking like make y'all think there's a movie before this shit takes place 4 years later.
Yeah, no, most definitely they're onto some Hollywood. They're showing us shit
Dude.
slowly. I think the best way to prepare yourself is you got to see it first. You got to be able to visualize something for it to be real. Like like think about it. Before you knew about alien spaceships and everything, like if you didn't see that shit on TV, would you think? of it being real, would you be like,
Hell
I don't-
no.
Yeah, right. So I think they implement it, like throw it out there.
Yeah, they tell you in inconspicuous ways. Okay, I see that I'm correlating this whole situation because it's kind of weird how all that shit's happening: Florida, Oklahoma, Ohio, and Arizona. That shit's weird. But it's weird. There's a movie about it. But it's also weird that I feel like it reminds me of 9/11, and people were telling me about on the $20 bill, if you fold it a certain way, you can see the Twin Towers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
So it's like
That's been
predictive, like we're gonna do this shit.
yeah.
And it's gonna be some type of psyop. So is this some type of psyop? Is my question. Is this
What, all the spills and all the
yes?
all of
to
the yeah.
accident. Do you think it was an accident?
Or is it, or is
Well,
it
from my
purpose?
understanding, I saw a guy that worked at those chemical plants that all those chemicals spilled from that derailment in Ohio, and he said that from his perspective and like his, I guess, viewpoint, because he works around all that all day, he was saying that it's almost physically impossible to basically like take those cans of all those chemicals, because all these chemicals were inside of like a can, take the lid off and then spill them. Like it literally takes like a lot of weight just to grab that thing off and then spill it all over the place. So
Yeah.
he was saying in his perspective, based on the chemicals he's worked around and those same chemical compounds that were spilled over, that it had to have been on purpose,
Somebody
like for
had to
somebody
set
to
it
do
up.
that.
There was another force that had to come in.
Yeah.
It reminds me of 9/11. The buildings couldn't have exploded that way unless there was explosives at the bottom.
When it crumbled,
So there had to be some other thing. It's like the same type of shit.
But what is the end thing? What is the end goal?
That's
What's the
what I'm
end
trying
game in
to.
this one?
I don't know. Because what does this do? Like I heard the chemical spills.
Have you guys ever heard of the World Economic Forum?
The EWF.
The WEF? You've heard of it, right?
No.
Oh no!
The
How do you got
the
oh,
World
man.
Economic
Not-
Forum?
they're
World
misinformed,
Economic
I
Forum.
guess.
They are the ones that are basically the central planners, and they're
Where
trying
disaster-
to group all these countries under a world government, like where you literally just have them to kind of rely on, like for everything. So I believe, in my opinion of looking at it, that these chemical spills and all these catastrophes, those are all premeditated and planned out to align with the World Economic Forum's agenda, where they want to move people out of rural areas or suburban areas and move them into these cities that, like are utopian in nature. That's really the real goal here.
Yeah.
And for people to deny it, I think
that.
it's awfully funny because they have these meetings once a year in Davos, Switzerland, that talk about all this type of shit all the time. So, yeah, I think, and I'm not saying that this particular incident was related to them, but I also am saying it because I know that it is them. Like, I know that it is.
Dude,
like
that
all
was-
these, they're, and it's not just the U.S. It's all over the world and all these different
all-
countries
yes.
where they're basically premeditating all these catastrophes to happen to then gain control of the land, gain control of the money, gain control of a country's sovereignty,
Yeah.
and then make it their own.
That's
You know what I mean? So I think for world leaders and different people around the world, they need to stop going to these meetings and being affiliated with
Yeah.
globalist type ideas, because it's tearing like countries apart.
Of course.
Their freedoms are being stripped and they're being forced to move into future cities like that or other areas temporarily while those cities are being built. So I think it's terrible, dude. Like,
Are they requiring people to show up to these things? Like, is it mandatory that like whoever state official or whatever president? they have
well,
to show up to
they'll
these
probably move, like the people in Ohio, they'll probably move some of them out temporarily into a different area. But what I'm saying is like more of these events are going to start to become a thing. And then as those utopian cities are being made and built, once they're established, they could just say, oh, you had a catastrophe over here. Well, we deem it like bad for you to live over in this portion of the country, so we need to move you over here. And we'll finance all of your living expenses and your move and everything. That's what they're going to do, is like make you think like, oh, they got your back, but then you'll be stuck in an area where you didn't even have a choice.
Yeah.
They just say by nature you have to be over here.
That was my next question to you. Or do you feel like our government is backing us into a corner?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
'Cause
That's in any huge government that becomes a thing. Like any proponent of that becomes too great. Yeah, you're gonna be under their rule, under their control. I mean, we don't really have this free market capitalistic idea anymore. The Fed Reserve banks, they all control the money. You know, they control the stock market. They make markets go up and down. You've let the government pretty much control every part of your own life, and the damage is already done.
Yeah.
You can't really reverse that once you give them the power.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing that using the tools of chemical warfare, climate control.
The ESG stuff. Yeah.
Climate control. That's the
God,
new
dude, that's
thing.
the
That's the new
worst
thing around the world. Climate control. That's what the governments are preaching.
Yeah,
to the
climate change, climate control. We need an equity on. We need a more equitable world so we can have.
That's kind of like generalizing and just polarizing to me because they just try to weaponize fear like into people and get into people's psyche. So that's what it is. So how did they control the mass?
Yeah.
They manipulate. It's based off of fear.
Yeah.
So fear mongering. So like you have to like have your own self-esteem and like doctrine, like and like you have more sovereignty of yourself, but because you are in control of like it's part of like psyche at the same time.
I mean,
Yeah.
it helps to believe in God.
Yeah, and it talks about all stems from what is your belief system,
Your faith,
your faith and your patterns, and be aware of your pattern recognitions of your patterns and stuff, and you're treating yourself well, just being healthy and just like being around positive like outlook and this stuff, and this because like the individual is really in charge of the outcome. Don't worry about the outcome of things. You have to be like self-aware, be self-aware of it. But like,
do y'all remember being forced to watch that documentary about global warming in school?
yeah,
Oh, of
Al
course.
Gore.
all in school.
Oh,
You remember
God.
that?
Bro, I think I
That
fell
was
asleep.
long ago. You probably fell asleep.
That's what
You remember
I remembered
watching it,
it.
right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's predictive programming for what's
Yes.
happening right the fuck now. They already told us that years ago, this generation right here.
Okay, yeah.
So that's already in our minds. So we bring it forth. Oh, that must be a real thing because we heard it back.
Back then. Yeah.
I mean, you think
Predictive
like,
programming.
and you think like in the curriculum and the regular schooling, are they like manufacturing like it right now in the school system right now?
I wouldn't say necessarily in the school systems, but like just like anywhere else, like
In the news and the media,
yeah, like when you go to
and the
school,
networks,
that's
yeah.
what all the teachers are on. They're always playing the news. Like if anything is popping or
It's everywhere,
in demand
man.
in the news, whether it be
Fucking
like
crazy,
the president or election. Like I remember 8th grade, dog. Every teacher, every classroom I was in, everybody had the fucking inauguration or whatever it was. Like you know what I'm saying, like for Barack Obama. You know what I mean? Like, and it's still the energy, like you said. It's just the fear mongering. So it's like people. You know what I'm saying? Like. There's not a lot of things you could do in this world, you know what I'm saying? Just maintain, just do you, you know what I'm saying? And just focus on here right now, you know what I'm saying?
Being
like,
present, bro.
It's out of your control, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it happens, it happens. If we die, unfortunately. But if we die, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing left. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
it's
think
not
it
gonna
will.
hurt. It's not gonna hurt. You know,
It's
like,
good.
you don't feel it, you know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think
Like,
it's gonna get to that extent where like everybody keeps talking about like Russia's gonna nuke us. Oh,
Yeah.
AI is gonna
No,
take
it's
over.
not.
Like like AI and stuff. Sure, like
AI is
yeah.
taking over for sure.
No, it will.
You're not gonna stop that.
But I don't think there's gonna be like a death situation like where like mass people die in this life, like this generation. But I could be wrong.
Well, it could be a natural catastrophe. They could be blaming it on the world.
Yeah, but then who are they gonna enslave?
Who are they going to enslave?
people
Yeah,
are-
that's the whole thing. Is they get you got to understand that these people have a false sense of moralism. So they feel that they need to be in control and in demand at all times amongst the masses. Like they have an innate thing in their mind, an innate nature to want to always.
being on the moral high ground, right?
Yeah, they
on the
always
moral high
No,
ground.
not
Well,
even on
they-
the moral high ground. They
they-
just want to be at the hierarchy.
the pinnacle,
Higher-
the
Yeah.
pinnacle
Pinnacle
top.
hierarchy,
Like they always want to be able to control and destroy as they come and please. Like if they don't have that, then you know they don't have shit. Like then it falls back on the people to be able to orchestrate stuff. But yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, like, these people have a mental illness in their mind that they feel that they're doing good in the world, and they're not. They're destroying society. They're starving people across other, like, you know, geographies of the world.
But what if it's just an act? What if they don't believe that they're doing good out here? What if it's just like an act? Like, they know what they fucking.
Do you think that climate change is real, or do you think they're hiding behind that to be able to make moves?
I think that's the move. I think that's the move, because let's be honest, I'm not a scientist, you know what I'm saying? But like, bro, the climate has always changed on this earth.
Man.
It's never been the same.
Normal,
like,
bro.
it's never been the same ever. You know what I mean? And I get it, like all the shit that we're throwing in here, but what about all the times where back in the day where people were fucking burning like wood and trees and
being primal.
Being
just
primal,
and just like being like solution based. Like, can you solve a fucking problem instead of being imprisoned in your fucking mind, in your subconscious? It's a lot nowadays. People are fucking imprisoned in their minds. They're not self aware of it. What's going on? What type of information that you consuming? Like, in the world, pretty much.
My thing is, nigga, you created the problem. It might be a problem,
Oh,
but you
okay.
created the gas car. There's other way. You killed the nigga who made the water car.
Oh yeah,
Twice.
Like,
Yeah,
you
you
killed two of them.
2 times.
You don't give a fuck about a better solution. You want it this way, so you can
Yes.
fix this problem and find another solution to progress into more your world.
I think
but
like
keep the money
in
too.
the normal mass, people are just like fucking lazy, man. They don't want to come up with solution based. They don't want to solve their own fucking problems. Why you think here in the Western, like here, like in the States, like we rely on other resources and trading with other resources, isn't it, man?
Well, a lot
no,
of people, they just sit around and they just expect that the government or wherever the news is giving them their information. They don't really try to inquire or for anything new. They just expect, these people should be giving it to me. That's why they're in this position. That's why they're on the news. This is why it's Fox 11. They got the news, so I should be listening to them. You know, a lot of people, like you said, they don't actually go seeking for the knowledge. They don't go seeking for
There's
the
no
knowledge.
discernment.
Well, because they built everybody to be a consumer, like that.
That's what
That's the
I'm
whole
saying.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
like we talk about the whole like predictive program, all that stuff. Like that stuff's been around for a long time. But yeah, we've now got to a point where everybody is so much of a consumer that these people that are, again, have that mental illness in their mind that they need to control and seize everything. They've been able to, like, now with the flick of like the pen, like literally just manipulate these people into oblivion, where they will only be consumers and do, you know, the jobs that, you know, require to you know, the dumb jobs like that. You sign the paperwork, you do this and that for them. You get
You
your
don't ask
check.
no questions.
You don't
Yeah.
ask no questions,
You
and you
just
go home.
There's
show
no
up to work.
discernment.
They've been
or
able
anything.
to build that landscape out for like so long now that
It's
like
like a
it-
norm. It's
yeah,
like a norm.
yeah, it's a
like-
norm. So therefore, like a lot of these people are, they're just they're not going to change, and they're going to fall into this whole CBDC situation, the central bank digital currency, and they're not really going to resist. They're just going to
Comply.
comply,
Yeah.
But guys,
and that'll be it.
you're blaming the people, and I agree with you. You know, they should take more accountability. However, what I'm saying is there is heavy manipulation.
It is manipulation,
like
yeah.
very heavy manipulation, influenced. Like it's crazy.
But
and that flows into your
but let's-
neuroscientist
Yeah, I
topic
know.
that you put in the group chat.
It's just like, you recognize patterns. You recognize fucking patterns. Are you doing habitual patterns like throughout the day? Like what are your fucking patterns that you do out the day?
Yeah.
If you in that loop cycle, that negative dots pattern that you imprison yourself, then you have to change it up. I mean, if you're doing the same habitual thing, then like, and you're getting negative results, then like you need to try like a different path that works for you. Just like it takes discipline because of lack of accountability and a lack of environment. So that's the reason why like people get stuck in that pattern, in that prisons, like in your subconscious.
Yeah, I want to talk about that neuroscientist video because you guys had a little tiff with each other about
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit.
I wish
So
I could play
basically,
it.
the video was he was saying working hard as something for the sake of a reward that comes afterward can make the hard work much more challenging and make us less likely to lean into hard work in the future. So it's intrinsic versus extrinsic reinforcement.
Yeah.
So when we give ourselves rewards for completing an activity, we tend to associate less pleasure with the actual activity itself that evoked the reward. So he's saying, since we have instilled this reward system, our focus is tunneled per se to the end of a task, and we completely ignore the endorphins and dopamine rushes that normally occur naturally without a goal.
Yeah.
So he's saying we lose the pleasure sense.
The dopamine doesn't get released.
Yeah.
And
Do you
that
guys
makes
believe
sense.
this?
Yeah,
I
I
do.
do.
I do. I do, because to me, in a certain extent, I see it like this, right? So if you're only focused on the reward, whatever it is that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? In that meantime, you know what I mean? Like, you could do all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, work really, really hard, just depending on what it is. Let's just say you want to make like, you want to cook, right?
Yeah.
So that's the cook goal. But, like, you don't really want to cook because you like to cook, but you need to cook because maybe you have a company over, you're having a guest over, or a girl over or something right there. So that's the reward, right? Is you're cooking it for the girl, you know what I'm saying?
To
with
get
the
some
reward.
pussy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Getting
not
the
really
bait.
a good one, but
That's not.
let's just say, that's not a good one. Let's say,
Or just making content, like in general, just like making
yeah,
TikTok.
making content in general, like
Yeah.
your work.
You work.
The way I understand this is that the more and more you work for something just for only obtaining the goal, once you get that goal, you know what I'm saying, it's not as you're not as happy with
Yeah,
it.
because you're at the top.
Well, you set another goal.
No. But like, okay, so hold on, let me finish. So like, you don't feel happy in that movement. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're chasing a dragon. You know what I'm saying? You're chasing a tail. You're chasing a tail because it's like, okay, now I did this task, I got this reward, but I don't feel anything from it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of feel like a disconnect. Say for instance, like say if you're working for something for 3 years on it, right? You spend all this time, mortgage, right? 3 years, mortgage, the fourth year, it finally comes through for you. You're like, oh my God, this is my year. I'm selling this biggest house ever. You finally get the sale. And then once it's done, you're sitting around and you're like, shit, I got here. I did my biggest sell that I wanted to do. Why do I
Did
not
you
feel,
really want it?
Why do exactly?
Did you really want it, or did you
Exactly.
do it for the look?
Well, whatever the
depends.
reason was, right? You just wanted it for the reward at the time. You know what I'm saying?
If you, my question is, do you truly want that? If
Well,
you,
like, how
do
I-
you truly want
how-
that goal?
okay.
I feel like you'd be ecstatic.
Okay,
If you,
how I see it.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
How I see it. I'm sorry.
wasn't done.
But no, you just treat life as a game. It's like a video game, right? And you try to a simulation.
Go ahead.
When you wake up, it's like a simulation. You playing like you playing like our RPG, a role player game player thing type shit. You understand? Because like I play games, so like what? It's like
No,
you're-
just,
no,
that's
keep
what it
going.
is.
Keep
no,
going.
because like you, I mean, every day you're a fucking character, man. Like you have different characters, different avatars that you could be in this fucking life. So just level up. So like you just develop as a character, your character, and you earn the attributes and with the different skins. And
those are the goals you
those are
said,
the goals
right?
and the
So you
standards.
need some type of goals.
So that's what we're talking about.
I'm
what
confused.
what
I'm
character
confused.
are you? I want to know.
I'm
What kind of
confused.
character are you?
I have multiple characters.
a nigga who accomplished goals.
A
Tell me.
guy who accomplished goals and achieved goals and set standards at a high level. And it's like,
Okay, so what happens when you disconnect with that one character? What if you need to set goals and levels?
well,
but
it's depending.
say you
Are you
change
going to be
characters
on?
every day?
Okay, are you going to be like instant gratification? Or are you going to be on the delayed kind of gratification? It's depending on the person, how patient you are.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. That's what I was
I
going
mean,
to tie
are
into.
you patient
it's
individual?
The work. It's the
Are you a
work-
patient individual?
It's the work that you put into
No,
it.
but no. Answer the question.
process that
answer
you-
the question though.
Hold on, dude.
Okay, so
Calm
the
down,
process,
calm down.
the
Keep it-
process,
it's a show.
the process that you should be falling in love with, I think it's misplaced admiration. The
Admiration,
process
yes.
that you should be falling in love with is the actual process, not the reward.
But I am in love with the process.
Because
I'm enjoying the
actual-
process.
Hold on, but the actual process itself, once you
You look
find,
like you're enjoying
once
the
you
process.
I
find-
love the process.
You look jittery. You look like you
How
had
you
like
know?
20 cups of fucking coffee. Like you
20
Well, this
did,
is part of the
you
process.
did like a
This is
line
part
of
the
coke.
process.
Like dude, you
oh,
do not
off-
look.
I mean, off
calm,
record,
cool, and
though.
collected over
I
here,
mean,
bro.
well, this is
You
me.
cutting Zach off. You cutting me off. You cutting
then-
Red off.
I mean, are you
I'm
guys?
cutting you off.
Do you love the process? do you enjoy the process?
Do you enjoy the process? This is Christian. Do
you
enjoy the process?
I do enjoy the
Dude,
process.
Chill the fuck out,
Okay,
bro.
I
Chill
mean,
out.
I'm having fun. I'm
Chill.
potting. I'm potting,
Chill.
bro. I mean, I'm potting.
I'm glad you
Order
are.
in
I'm
the
glad you're
court.
potting.
Order, okay.
Dude.
But
No,
like, no,
order.
guys. I mean, just like whatever, like passion or passion projects. It's like put in all effort, bro. Like, and if you enjoy the process, it's part of the
Are you
process.
enjoying the process?
I love the process.
Are you enjoying the process?
I love the process, man.
Okay, the process is
It's a
great.
journey.
The process is great.
I had to, dude. I had to.
The process is great. But what I'm saying is, I feel like you need the goal.
Yes.
Because as a man, you shouldn't chase these feelings of what you're talking about. I get there and oh well,
You
nigga.
level it up.
Move on.
Make another plan.
Make another character.
No, what I was saying
As
though,
a man, you got to keep pushing forward and persevere
Yeah.
through emotion, and then accomplish the goal.
yeah.
No matter how you feel.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but way I was describing it because I was trying to make it clear for you guys so you can understand what I was saying. It's just like, okay, you're right. The goal, right? The goal is the biggest thing, right? But I feel like because the best way to motivate yourself, to keep motivating yourself, to keep going after goals, is to fall in love with the process. Because if you fall in love with the process, you're never going to stop having goals. You're never going to stop obtaining goals. You know what I'm saying? If you're only in love with just the goal, once you get that goal, you know what I'm saying? Your motivation, it's lackluster. It might not be, like, say you have a goal, right? And you're like, I want to be famous, whatever, right? You get to being famous and you realize I did all this work, everything. I got to the spot where I am now. Now what? How do I feel? I don't even feel as happy as I thought. I thought this is what the shit I wanted to do.
Then you conquer the next and ever. That's it.
No,
and then you make a different character in a different game. You can build multiple characters. That's what I'm trying to tell you,
No,
man.
but you're saying exactly what I just said. That's what I'm saying. It's
Well,
the,
we're on the same page.
it's the
Here we go. I agree with you.
process. So, okay.
Zach Trap.
Let me play it over again. When I say that you fall in love with the process, right? So it's the work that you're putting in.
Yes.
If you're constantly doing the work, ignoring your emotions, just keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. You're going to build a callus in your mind, in yourself, to the point where all you feel like doing is working.
It's so automatic. Automatic.
Exactly.
Automatic.
It becomes automatic.
Natural,
Your
yeah.
motivation is the process. It's to
Yes.
get up and work. It doesn't even matter about the goals.
Yeah.
Your goals will start to be obsolete to a certain extent. And then, which is better for you because now you're killing goals off and it's not like you losing motivation because you're in love with the process. I'm in love with working. I'm in love with
Well,
going
like,
to get
Now,
it.
how could I
don't
apply
care
that?
about the goal.
How could I apply that and make a bitch make me a sandwich? I want to apply that because I want to have a love in that process
Yes.
of watching her make me.
Well,
You
like
set a goal, though.
You set a
You
goal.
set a
You
goal.
gotta set a goal.
Okay,
you
so
basically-
you gotta have to put in a lot of work. You got rubber feet, taking shopping,
Oh,
get her
my.
nails done.
I don't gotta
know.
love that
I love
process,
that
nigga. I
process,
don't
man.
I
That's
fucking hate
crazy,
this shit.
man.
I want to fuck you already, bitch. But I have to
goal.
do it.
That's
I
the
have to
goal.
do it as
Well,
a man.
like, you have to-
and I gotta act like I like it.
Yeah,
I gotta act like I
Well,
like
like,
it.
Yeah.
well, like you
Hey,
have
but think about it. The more and more you do it, the better you'll get, and then the more and more your sandwiches you be getting made.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like you, like how I look, like
Bread,
when I look
wheat
at
bread,
it,
soft
like guys,
bread.
guys, how I look at it, it's all merits. You earn your merits in school. It's like the reward system. Like you just build up your merits, and then like each demerits, then you fail and take an L. That's demerit, bro. So like, I mean, in that process, I'm learning. Life is showing me. The universe is showing me that like I took a lot of L's. Like so I fucked up my
A
car.
hell of a lot.
Yeah, I took my car is out right now because like my front axle like blew out like the other
Another
day.
story for
Yeah, but
Christian.
that was preventable. You
Yeah,
didn't take
that-
care of it.
I wasn't.
You didn't take care of your front end axle, bro.
I mean, I was not asking about.
I even told your ass. I said, bro, this shit is squeaking for weeks. Squeak, squeak,
Oh,
squeak,
yeah, I
squeak.
mean-
The whole fucking.
well, I didn't have the
whole
money.
month.
I didn't have the money. Are you gonna do so? I had to come up with the money and type shit. I have a lot of that's dealing with my life, but I'm not gonna go into that shit, bro. But
Well,
like,
if that happened to Kyle, he would save up. He would
Save up.
Save
Save
up.
up.
be
Simple solution.
responsible and not have split personality disorder.
Oh shit!
shit. Oh,
Well, you can't
Okay.
stop that. That was
playing.
like,
I'm playing.
like,
that's. I mean, that's
that
that's
was-
part of me.
What do you?
Totally
How do you
playing.
guys stay motivated personally?
Oh,
What
good
motivates you?
Oh,
Me,
man.
it's competition.
Yeah,
Competition,
is a
baby.
lot easier to motivate me. Most definitely, I feel like I'm motivated in competition most likely, but to a certain extent, it has to be something that like, I'm enjoying. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm enjoying on a competitive level. If it's something that I'm competitive about, but I'm not enjoying that, It's nasty. I turn nasty. I don't like that. I don't like that. It turns nasty. You know?
Yeah,
It turns cutthroat. It's just like I don't do anything to win now.
Like for me, like just like enjoying the process and just like molding into this character, this person, this higher subconscious self of myself. And like as I know, I already developed him a long time ago, as you know. I developed him. He always been inside me. Him is already in me already. So like I believe in that, and I'm affirming that. So like,
what motivates you though? What gets you going? What gets you up in the day?
What gets the people going?
what keep people going? Well, I mean, the process. Like, I mean, I just meditate and just like I have a peaceful mind. I mean, sometimes people misconstrued and misinterpret. Like they think, why you turned up? Like, no, man, this is me, bro. I know on the stove I might turn on the amber like, oh yeah, I'm turned up, but like that's me. Off camera, I'm me. I'm like this. So people just hating on that shit, bro. That's how I am, bro.
All right, but let me ask you again. So what motivates you? What gets you up during the day? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it
life, air?
Answer the question. Answer the question.
Life. I'm
Answer
breathing the next day. I'm experience life.
Enjoying the process.
Enjoying life.
Okay, so life motivates you to keep pursuing life,
And then,
right?
yeah, and then like doing it for my family type shit. That's my motivation.
Motivation, shit. Okay. What would you say, like nature or something? Like
nature, like you just like
ocean, water, like
the sun, being the sun, just like breathing like another.
All right, we get it. We get nature boy.
Oh, well, let me ask you this: what about people like? Maybe people around you that
Still
are
asking
doing
this
things.
nigga questions.
Why?
Why?
You want to ask me, bro? Like,
Kyle,
you should have at the interview.
Hey, okay.
Life, Kyle. The process.
I think making things like comical and lightening up the mood. Also, I would say working out is cool. That gets me kind of motivated to do shit. And then, to be honest with you, I don't think everything comes from motivation. I think some of it is just habits that you create, and that's it. And then you just go in and do your thing, dude. You don't need to
Find some external thing.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to like everybody here and there about what this is or what that is or what my next plans are. Like, just do you, and you'll be motivated.
I
bro.
agree with that. I feel like
And you got this weird guy staring in the glass with his kid.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, he's walking away.
It's all right.
No, I feel you though, because I feel like another thing that really motivates me is structure. Like if I have a structure, something I just wake up and I know I could do it, it motivates me to stay on that track. Like say, you know what I mean? Like if you're going to work or whatever it is, if you have some type of structure, it helps you stay motivated in that.
I agree.
It makes you easier to want to stay in your active routine. You're like, all right, I already got a routine. I got the structure. Like it keeps me motivated, even at times where you don't feel like doing it.
And that goes back to habits. Once you build those habits, that habit is built into your motivation. Because if you didn't build those habits, then you wouldn't have that motivation to keep going on. See what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what you need.
They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand.
You guys are so motivational.
It's so motivational.
I know.
What motivates you, Rand?
We're so media trained.
Competition, baby.
We're media trained, aren't we?
They are media
Fuck the
trained.
basement talk.
Oh
God, don't
shit.
bleep it neither, Kyle.
Don't bleep it.
That's all right, though.
Anyways, we created this new segment called Facts or Cap.
Facts or cap, baby.
Facts or Cap.
Boing.
We'll create a song later. But yeah,
Facts or cap.
we thought this would be an intriguing way to talk about this nigga news shit.
Nigga do shit. I'm dead.
I'm going to
careful, I
read the
can't use
news
that
and the
word.
latest headlines. I'm going to ask the panel if they believe the story is facts and if there's some truth to it, or cap and it's straight fluff.
Cap.
First story.
Let's go.
Ye and Adidas reportedly reached an agreement. Reporters say Adidas and Ye have reached an agreement. No new Yeezy branded designs, only selling content Yeezy branded products. No update on future after these are sold. Pirate Blacks will be the first.
Cap. They're not dropping no Yeezys?
They're not?
Is that what you said? They're only doing like
The Pirate Blacks are dropping the Pirate Blacks soon.
are those shoes or is that clothes?
I think that's Ye. Is that Yeezy?
Yeah, that's part of his brand.
Those are Yeezys?
Pirate
okay.
Blacks?
Oh, okay,
I believe
got you.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably hard.
Ah, dude.
Facts or cap? Do you think this was all a negotiation tactic from Ye?
Oh,
Or do you think it was all fake outrage to shine light on? This is a lot of shit he was going through.
I think it was a setup. I think Kanye West set this up.
So this was a negotiation tactic.
I think
All
so.
That shit,
I think so. It was a
fuck
negotiation
y'all, I'm gonna get my
tactic.
manufacturing company. I'm gonna make my own shit.
Yeah.
Sway was right.
So it was right. Honestly, I really do. I feel like Kanye West most definitely set this up. I think he wanted to get out of that contract, and he had to do something outlandish to get their attention, like doing what he did. Man, it's hard. It's hard to really say,
It's
honestly.
like $1 billion. They came crawling back.
Yeah, man, it was fast though.
Yeah.
It hasn't even been a year.
Oh,
It hasn't even been a season. Like a summer. It's
felt
already.
that. They felt that.
That's crazy. Oh my
All right, Ye.
God.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's
man.
a genius, bro. He's a genius. I've been trying to tell y'all people.
Niggas
this
is
man
up.
is a genius.
Niggas
man.
is up. 2023.
What do you guys think?
Well,
Cap or
I think
truth?
it's like
I think it's probably some truth to it because I mean, if they posted that on their website, if they retract from that, then they get sued.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but do you think Kanye West set this up, or do you? Like,
Yeah,
a
of course.
Or do you think it's like?
Or
a
do you
fake
think
outrage?
it's like?
I kind of have my conspiracy with this, but
I mean, if are you saying that they didn't talk to Kanye, but Nike just put that out?
Or Adidas.
Or Adidas, I'm sorry.
It's
Not
Adidas.
Nike, Adidas. Is that what you're saying? Like that Adidas had put that out, but without the consent of Kanye?
Oh no! It says that they made a deal. It says
they
that
they're back into negotiations now.
Yeah, they're talking.
I think there's some.
Well,
truth.
they realize
There's
that
some
they
truth
have to
to
go
it.
back into negotiations because their sales are fucking plummeting.
I think it was
Well,
part of
hear
the
me
plan
out.
the
They
whole
had to.
time. It was the plan the
Yeah,
whole time.
hear me out.
I think there is truth to that.
Maybe.
truth.
Could you
Facts.
guys see that this is like a big ass publicity stunt?
Yes, to
Is it
sell
possible?
more
I'm just
shoes.
saying, I'm not.
Oh yeah,
Sell more
yeah,
shoes.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
this is all an act
No, absolutely.
for you to buy.
Yeah, to buy more shoes.
the new shoes,
Yeah,
the pirate
no,
blacks.
Yeah.
the Adidas.
Nigga, they about to-
So they were building up the hype to buy the new
To buy the-
pirates.
to draw. But what
You
if
gonna buy the
word
Pirates?
attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some pirates on
Of course you are. You're a fucking consumer. Fucking consumer.
He's
you
got the
are.
Balenciagas on.
Of course he does. What are those? Why is he still
He's got the
wearing those? Don't you know the fucking hidden agenda behind that shit, bro?
Yeah.
We don't give a
Take
fuck.
those shoes off. Take that shit
That's
off.
disrespectful.
The
Robert
child bondage. What do they have? SSM.
I don't even
XSM.
want to talk about that shit.
Yeah, that's gross.
Don't
Anyways,
fall in the rabbit hole.
but what do you think it's Kanye West publicity stunt, or you think it's them working together?
Together.
You think so?
Yes.
Why would they do that though?
To
Take
get sell
over
more
Nike.
shoes.
to get over Nike?
Yes.
Bro,
big
that's
move.
such a risk. I guess.
What's
I mean,
it's a marketing tactic,
That's
right?
that's such a
crazy.
reach though. Like that's a lot.
Reach, baby.
Yeah, I guess to the moon, my niggas. To the moon. You gotta reach to the stars.
Quick hits.
Fuck.
Next topic.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Michael Jackson has been replaced by Harry Frisky
Get the
Styles
fuck out of here. What the
as the new king of pop.
Nah, man.
Cap.
No, I don't. That's
definitely
cap for me.
Cap.
Cap me.
Cap.
Cap,
dude. What
nigga.
the fuck?
You can never be the king of pop.
I'm
How
so sick of
dare
hearing that
you?
damn
How-
song.
Who even made that comparison?
As it
You people out there?
was.
Michael Jackson, Harry
Michael
Styles. It's not what?
White people
Nigga?
just don't want to see a black
Y'all
face on the king
tripping.
of pop.
Yeah, Michael Jackson
wanna
turned
see
white.
it.
You
I'm
y'all
white.
motherfuckers.
I'm
You still ain't
white.
happy
I
about
wanna
it.
see
Yeah, Kyle's
man.
with us.
I'm with it.
Kyle's
Oh,
light
Kyle's
skinned.
God.
He's a little bit light skinned. Yeah. Like,
Stand for equality.
yeah, that's what's up, man. We potted
believe
for
that there's
sure.
people-
Here, we potted.
Do you feel like there's people out here who would prefer a white face at the top of the king of pop with the title of the king of pop?
Absolutely, Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Why
It
not?
already kind of has. So
I thought-
Who was the?
I feel like it's just
Yeah.
blended by now.
I mean, think about it. Who was the last king of pop before Michael Jackson?
Yay, we have a visitor.
Who was it?
That's
The white
fine.
man?
James Brown.
No, it was no. He was the king of soul. He was the king of soul. James Brown's the king of
Who
soul.
was the king
How
of
old
soul?
is pop
James Brown.
music? How old is pop music?
I'm pretty sure Elvis is the nigga that dropped pop music. That's when he made pop music starting popping.
That's true.
I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all out there, but I think it was Elvis. I think Elvis was the
Elvis
first
was was the
because he
king.
was rock and roll, but
Yeah.
he kind of made rock popular. It was
the
like
only
pop.
song I know is Hound Dog.
That's it. That's it. That's all I
No,
know.
there's another one. There's another one. I think he stole it though. He even stole Hound Dog. That's not even his song. He stole that. Did y'all know that?
He be doing like
the
Drake.
song Hound Dog. He stole that.
Wait, who stole who? What?
Elvis Presley stole that song.
I know he stole. Yeah,
I forgot who the artist is, but it's like he stole it. He stole it. He
stole everything.
I don't know the name of the person who actually made
all
the
genres
original.
of music are being stolen from one another now.
Well, it's to a certain extent, but I mean, in that time, time, it's like you cannot.
The whole shit.
Yeah, like there's
you can
no
rip some shit off. You can Drake it, but he literally took the whole.
Like he Rihanna umbrellaed it. That's what he did.
Well, and now it's like you would get sued for that.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, absolutely.
But back then they didn't have all those laws
because there's no recognition. Like you know what I'm saying. We don't know who the fuck you are. You're just a Motown singer. Go back to the slums. Go back to the bayous and go kick it with the alligators.
You stupid, bro.
Christian knows
Harry
about
Styles,
that, right? Christian knows about that, about them slums. Like you said, what
Slime.
you know about the water in the cereal, man?
Yo, so many people have some shit to say.
Those inner city kids with
How
the
do you
water in
feel
the
about
cereal.
that? How do you feel about a bunch of people
Being
saying
on welfare? Yeah, it's not a joke, man.
No, people are saying that
why they hate
you're
it?
not really hood. And
What the fuck you talk? You live it's my anecdotal experience. Why are you taking it so offense?
They pulling your card.
Why you pulling my card? You want to take
your
the end card? You want to do that? I know you gonna hate me, but like hate on me then. Hate on me. You feel me, bro. That's motivation right there.
talk your shit, bro.
That's motivation right there.
That's what motivates him, not the nature, but niggas, you hating on about that.
I love it. You're my number one fan. That's why.
I'll never forget the comment. I've never seen someone brag about them wanting to be broke. And whatever the fuck that one guy said.
Glorify it. What did he say? Justify? Not
Like,
justify.
that shit
Glorify.
is just straight embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
It is what it is, man.
It's life experience. It's like my anecdotal like truth, man.
Were you bragging? Maybe you could clear it up. Were you bragging about being broke, or were you just talking about an experience?
I'm just coming up from the up type shit, from the beginning, humble beginnings type shit. So I know how to keep myself grounded. People might misinterpret I'm turned up. Why are you so amped up? This is how I am. I have ADHD.
Well, because your delivery came off like you were bragging about being broke, or you thought that was an incentive.
Yeah, it was a little ecstatic.
So can you clarify that for the audience?
I can't really control how you feel. That's how you feel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you feel, man.
But is that what you interpreted? Is that what you meant? Because that's what they're interpreting.
They misconstrued what I meant. They take it out of context, so they don't know me off camera.
Watch the full pod.
Watch the full pod. You watch like a fucking TikTok and a fucking like you real, bro, on Instagram, like with your fucking like instant gratification bullshit, nigga. Like,
it's all good. It's all good.
I'm back now.
It's all good. We already know that guy's probably jacking off to Cheetos. Like,
oh my god.
Go watch your Pornhub and you just
man, leave our fans alone. All right.
His pH is
You know
off.
who Miss London is?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Miss London supposedly came out the woodworks and was claiming that little baby paid for some pussy. And the way she came about it was very petty. If you mind if I read it.
Truth. Are we still doing truth or cop, right?
Truth or cop, yes.
Truth, I believe.
The best dick I ever had. Cake from a millionaire who didn't say more than 2 full sentences to me.
That's crazy, man.
Dropping no names, but Jada not leaving this man ever. She dropped the name after she said
I know, not dropping no names, but
that
Jada.
was petty as fuck. Jada is his girlfriend. Little baby's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Wait.
Jada, we talking Jada from Tupac's era? Like,
oh no,
Oh, this is a
new girl.
different Jada. This Jada. Show him. Enlighten your brother. She's bad. You know who Jada is? You don't know this shit.
I don't know. I'm not into like TJ academics. That shit. I don't know.
Little baby responded with she's chasing clout, right? And he wrote, I get it. And deleted. Say, baby. She getting named clout. Y'all need to just dude, I don't understand how the fuck.
Wow. She's certified.
Yeah.
For the streets.
He said, what the fuck be wrong with y'all people? I can't understand what the fuck this nigga saying. When shit going good, watch for the devil. You fucking the game up. If I pay for the pussy, you ain't supposed to speak on it. That's bad business, ma.
Yeah, facts.
Yep, that is bad business.
My question is, why'd you go off this much if it's not true?
Interesting.
Bro, it's
That I
fine.
don't know.
It's true, bro. It's true. That
You
nigga,
paid for it? How do you feel about niggas playing for pussy?
Paying for pussy?
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
personally, I don't hate on nobody. If that's what you want to do, that's what you gonna do. But me personally, myself, I can't. I could not. I could never do that to myself. Like I don't think I could actually pay for intercourse. Just giving you money. Like if I gotta take you out somewhere, out to eat, to dinner, restaurant, I gotta woo you up. I'll spend it. But like just for the pussy, like I'm just showing up. We fucking 2 hours, 3 hours. No, I'm not paying for that. I'm
Never?
sorry. Never, ever in my life.
Wow.
Ever. I'm sorry.
Christian, would you pay for some
I'll pay for
pussy?
somebody else. I'll send it to the homie. Like if it was his birthday, I'll pay for some
love how
pussy
he just
for him.
points at me.
Oh, I was actually pointing at Christian, but
It's a service,
whoever,
right?
both of y'all, I'll buy you some pussy.
all
I'll
good.
buy you
It's
some
all good.
pussy.
It's a service though, right?
As long as I can
Yeah.
get a sandwich, that's all I'm asking for.
I was gonna make you a sandwich afterwards.
yeah, it's like on the low. Yeah, I'll pay her some.
Yeah, it's
Something
a
on the low, like yeah, people
a
don't.
service.
People don't. It's a servicing fee, processing fee. Like it's always like
Crossing
it's a processing for service fee
Processing
on the
fee.
low.
It's like getting a massage.
time
Massage.
administration fee.
Administration
Massage,
fee.
massage.
Administration fee.
Administration fee.
No, I don't know, man. I feel like I could do it. To
Well,
myself.
well, if you were like a 1% top, like something like entrepreneur, like you do it on the low type shit, like you
Oh,
people-
well.
But I don't even think.
I mean, maybe if I was rich.
they got
Maybe
OnlyFans
rich.
too, but obviously it's not in person. It's
They'll
over the
fuck you.
internet, but-
Eventually,
Yeah.
there's a price.
Oh, on OnlyFans?
Sure, they'll come to your house.
But for me, like,
Oh yeah.
Ding dong.
for me, like, I mean,
Why not just go in the strip club?
this go, yeah.
Throw your money on the
I'm
bitches.
talking
and
about certified, put like you're
Certified?
getting pussy. You
Oh,
have
like
to max them
prostitution.
bitches down. They're just stripping.
prostitution,
Oh, okay.
like
yeah.
legal prostitution. That's what you said.
Well, yeah, yes.
Vegas, that shit's true.
Or I mean,
Vegas, it's legal.
Yeah.
Oh, to a certain extent, they found loopholes how to get around it. They call it.
Oh really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they call
Damn
it
it.
escorting. They call it
Damn it.
escorting. No, but you can still do it. But like
Just kidding.
under their laws, it's not called prostitution. It's called escort. But they do prostitute though. That's what it is.
Okay,
But you have
gotcha.
to register with the state and shit to get like affiliate. Yeah.
The state wants to know what prostitute you're fucking
No, yeah,
this
yeah,
week.
no. If you're
So
escort-
them guys can go over and take advantage
Yeah, no.
first before you.
Yeah, no. As an escort, you have to get registered. You have to get registered by the state, so that way, if you ever get caught in any type of scandal or whatever, like arrested, and you're not in the database as a registered escort,
Prostitution.
yeah, you will go to jail. You will get prosecuted. Yeah, you will get prosecuted.
So like they made a union for the sex workers now.
Kinda in a way, yeah. There
Sex
is like
workers?
it's like an
Sex workers
organization.
unite. Sex
Bro,
workers
that's
That's
unite.
a good question.
Prostitution.
What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about sex working? Do you feel like sex working should be normalized? Do you guys feel like sex work should be legal? Like, what do you guys think about that?
I don't really care, man. If it's a girl want to make her bag, let her make her bag.
That's
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery
but I do think
She would not. She's not gonna
Some-
send. She's not gonna sit next to me. I know. Like I mean, she's gonna just be like one of them. Like in the roster. Pretty
it's
much.
hard to come by
Yeah.
pussy for a lot of for many niggas.
Okay.
And I feel like there should be a service for them
for
to
them? The easy
Should be a
experience
service,
that.
yeah.
To understand, yeah, you feel me?
Like a Hothel, a hoe house?
Let's say
a brothel?
Like that guy
A
with the
brothel.
comment. He's at home eating the Cheetos
Yeah,
on his couch.
we should buy him
Bro,
that
for that
store.
dude, that bite me.
Send me your cash out, brother.
Yeah,
Send me-
that might
people
be
like them.
We'll take care of you, pimp.
Yeah,
people like them.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta hate. We'll
There's,
take care of you.
there's like a market for that for the people like. Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people. Like, yeah.
Last
Okay, we'll move
facts
on.
or cap.
We're moving on.
Saucy Santana said that straight men shouldn't smoke
Oh,
hookah.
What the hell is Saucy Montana?
This gay man,
Rapper. It's
yeah,
like a rapper.
rapper,
Yeah,
like,
that's like very
very flamboyant,
fruity.
gay
Yeah,
man.
very fruity. And then openly
Henson
openly
ain't
fruity.
saucy.
Some black people shit.
Yeah.
Very saucy.
He's a quote unquote boss ass bitch.
Yeah, you get the point now. Yeah.
Or she.
Hookah. Have you guys smoked hookah
They-
before?
I have.
Yeah.
Is hookah a
It's been a
feminine
while.
trait?
You know
She was
what?
like,
Yeah.
Or I said she. Whoa,
They.
whoa.
What's it say,
He said
He, she pronouns.
he
Remember
said
that.
that
Representation matters.
it's very feminine,
They
and
them.
only gay men should be smoking hookah.
He said niggas should be smoking leaves. You should be having a grab a leaf and rolling the grab a leaf, and that's all you should be smoking.
Dude,
I feel
we can't smoke hookah now.
no, I feel you.
These niggas making rules.
But I get,
for
no,
straight
I
men.
get it. I get it. I understand because to a certain extent, because hookah is kind of a little sus because you do
It's
it is a lot of
shit.
sucking, bro.
Yeah.
Pause, homo. Don't, you know what I'm saying? But it is like, but
You
like,
can't be gangster holding.
Yeah. How can you be gangster
There's
holding
no
up?
way to be gangster.
Pause, man. Like,
oh man, but it's bomb though, bro.
It's fire.
I guess what's his name again? Saucy Montana.
Saucy Santana.
yeah.
Saucy Santana. Well, I guess he could tell all the Middle Eastern men that they can't smoke hookah anymore because that's where it came from, the Middle East.
Yeah, the Middle East.
So,
Bruh, I don't know.
Go,
On
go
that
talk
one,
to them.
I got a lot
let's
of
see what they
pussy
say.
smoking hookah, man.
That's what I'm
A
saying.
lot of pussy smoking hookah.
A lot, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Girls
Like
love
that's where the
hookah.
bitches are at the hookah lounges, bro.
Man.
Yeah, he's not gonna make a rule for fucking.
You
me.
ain't gonna. That's
No,
what I'm
but-
saying. Why are you dictating what's masculine? You're the most feminine nigga on the planet.
that's right.
Why are you making our rules?
After this pod, like,
No, because they're selfish. They don't want niggas in
Yeah,
the club
of
no
course.
more. They just don't.
That's
They don't want
fine.
niggas sucking on their hookah, not paying for their hookah. They jealous.
okay, look at this.
I think that's what it is.
Look at this, guys. After me and Zach, we're gonna have we're gonna
Hey,
smoke.
bitch, I ain't even trying to impress you, nigga. If a girl said that, if Brittany Renner said that, niggas ain't smoking, I'll probably question it.
Yeah.
If your gay ass ain't no,
Oh.
like, why the fuck would I care?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, fuck that.
No, after this, after
Why
the
the fuck do I
pod,
care what you saying?
After the
They're
pod,
gonna cancel us real quick.
They can't cancel us.
Hey,
Cancel that
nah,
motherfucking
nah,
statement
hey,
about
man.
smoking hookah. Cancel that
Hey.
shit.
take away my
There's
hookah.
a weird relationship between black men and gay men. It's just weird.
Oh, okay.
It's just a weird
Okay.
relationship.
Yeah, okay.
What about black gay men?
How so? Can you elaborate on that?
They label us like we're just super homophobes when we're not.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't give a fuck what you do. Just keep this shit away from me.
Me? Yeah.
It's just like
I agree. I
yeah, man, it's just your
I
preference.
respect you. If I walk down the street, I don't care. If I
Yeah.
see you, I give two fucks.
But they're like, no, you need to say hi to me. You need to say
You
hello
want me
to
to
no,
get
me.
on
you need
all
to say-
fours and bow down? No.
You need to say he, them pronouns.
He, them.
They don't even know what they are. They don't even know what they want. You can call them he, them, them.
pronouns over here. You need to say he, them.
Let's stop smoking hookah. What the fuck?
Bro, hookah is nice though. I
You
like
got me
hookah,
fucked
bro.
up, Saucy.
I don't smoke hookah a lot, but only bitches smoking hookah though. Men, I don't know, man. Like
I get it. It's fruity, but nah, nigga,
it's
no.
fruity,
no.
but at the same time, it's like, bro,
You
what
ain't
the
gonna
fuck?
make me question my manhood all the
Yeah,
time.
bro. On a hookah,
That is
bro.
becoming a problem. Lately, huh?
Yeah, like what the fuck can niggas do? What are we supposed to do? Just sit there and have a straight face? We can't smile. We can't
I
laugh.
don't want it.
Yeah,
Like,
we-
nigga, what?
Nigga, we can't dance.
That's
We can't do
hard.
shit. Next, they gonna take the dancing away. We can't do shit, nigga. We just sitting there.
Stoic and shit, man. No.
So stoic.
Niggas can't have fun. Why y'all taking the fun from us, man? That's crazy.
It's like fuck it. Like after this pod, like we're gonna go to our crib and me and
Yeah,
Zach,
we can smoke
we
hookah
can
now.
smoke our hookah at our
Let's
crib,
smoke some
bro.
damn
Or Saucy
hookah.
Santana.
Yeah. I'm gonna post
do
it.
some
I'm gonna post
hookah.
it,
Just
bro.
Post it on
because of-
Twitter
Hey,
and
yeah,
at you.
Yeah, can we record that and put it at the end of this video?
Yeah, we probably will.
That would be
Oh,
good.
Put a
idea.
diss song.
Oh, duh. That'd
Gang.
be great. Actually, we should. That may be a good idea.
be
Make a diss
fine.
track
That'd be
about
fine.
hookah. And
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
That
what
would
if
be
that shit
dope.
blows up? Damn, I can see it.
But respectfully.
Respectfully. Fuck you in your opinion. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Agree to disagree.
Respectfully.
Oh, but I don't agree on that nigga at all.
that's
Smoking
cap.
hookah is cap, bro.
Cap.
100% cap.
Cap.
I can't believe that. Like, what? You can't smoke hookah? Grab a leaf. But what if you ain't even got no weed? You supposed to just show up to the club with a grab a leaf? You ain't even got no tree in that motherfucker? Like,
Yeah, you didn't come prepared, homeboy.
that's facts.
Anyways, that's our motherfucking show.
That's
Y'all
it,
got
y'all.
anything else? Any more topics? Are we out?
For today, I think it's about it.
Anything?
I think it's about it, yeah.
No?
That's about it. No?
Covered it all?
We covered
we got it.
most of it.
I like this.
Yeah. Please.
Like, comment,
Tune in.
subscribe,
Comment.
and keep commenting.
Keep on commenting on us.
Yeah,
And
tune in.
comment
How
on
do you
me.
feel about Christian's
Comment
reaction
at me on my
to your
reaction
comment?
to your comment.
Yeah.
I want to comment in the comment. I'll be there. Let's go, keyboard warriors. Let's go. All keyboard warriors unite. Let's go.
All keyboard warriors unite. You heard them, y'all.
Let's go.
Live.
Man, that's raw refined. Thank
Raw
you.
We out.
Refined. The Raw's Podcast.